All right, welcome back. We got a best of 3 in the lower finals. The winner of this has a shot at the championship. The loser walks out with 3rd place. 10% of the prize pool. The Ian gonna be, no, it doesn't go in. I thought for sure that was gonna skim directly in, but tybu can count on his luck early on in the game. Ooh, ricochets upward. Ian takes the direct shot. I don't think tybu was ready for that. He's dawdling onward, collecting the boost on the side rather than rushing directly back. It doesn't look like this angle is possible. Look at that. That is nearly 90 degrees and has so much power. We haven't got to see Ian play yet. So, I'm trying to figure out what wavelength he's on. He's gonna fake that tip off. It just seems like a bad idea to me, chat. I really don't like faking on that tip off. The other ones, I feel like that's even better. It doesn't give you a big disadvantage. But this one, it more often than not works out poorly. tybu with the sneaky angle. He came through the rim. Like, how do you even see that? How do you even recognize the line you can take to make that shot work? I don't know. We're all tied up here. Yeah, Mystic is in the chat, and dude, that series was a pure delight to watch. So thank you for sticking to the script and making it a close series. I'm just kidding. That was amazing. Like, how many close victories you had. tybu definitely scored way more goals than Mystic did, but Mystic won the games that mattered. That's a man that's been rimmed many times. Ian off the ceiling here. It's not in, so tybu scrambles back to the boost, but that's the last mistake he's gonna make. Ian, in acting like he's gonna go for the boost, just uses that momentum to go up the wall and immediately take the shot. That's incredible. So many mix-ups, so much potential in every play. TM wants Ian out of here so we can have a rematch, but you can't forget that Ian played against Mystic earlier and lost 2-0, so that's a rematch that Ian wants to see. We just didn't get to see how that game panned out. That match did. Oh yeah, it's not in though. Ian's gonna have it here from the corner. Look at that scoop to launch it up to the front of the net. You see why Ian is such a dangerous player. It feels like every single touch, every opportunity is just so deadly. Oh, that's close. But tybu has to touch this. Oh, that bump onto Ian was huge. But Ian will have the full tank. A couple of them, maybe. Ian just plays so fast. Like, he never slips out of supersonic speed. He's on the ceiling now with a musty flick. Don't know if that really counts. But that backflip hitting it certainly gave it more speed. Bang. Right to the front of the net is disgusting. Ian has got to be the player in the dunk house with the best ceiling plays, the best ceiling shots. It's super hard to deal with. As soon as like Ian hits those wheels onto the ceiling, it feels like the defense's chances of saving it just fall to the floor, much like the ball does. tybu's gonna try it as well. Oh, gets a huge scoop though. tybu gonna give Ian a run for his money. Misses that boost, but doesn't need it. So much lift to that. The ball was falling straight down and then turns 90 degrees to go to the backboard. Yeah, TM, that's the best part about 1v1s. You can take all the boosts and have no guilt. What happened? Did Ian own goal this? Yes. No, it's not an own goal. It is a regular goal. tybu going after the boost puts him in a bad spot. Another tip-off fake. Yeah, this is when it hits the rim, everything gets scuffed. Oh, Ian pre-jumps it, but goes over the rim. And tybu's lost it. Ian's happy to chase it over to the corner. He's got half a tank. tybu, he has a huge advantage. I don't think he can make the shot, though. Ian knows it. He's going to slam it to the ceiling, but he's lost possession. Gets the boost, takes the following shot. Those kinds of plays right there are always baffling to me. It's like When do you think Ian pieced all that together? At what point was he like, steal the boost, go for the bump into tybu, and then get it on the rebound? I bet he planned all of that out when he was moving his camera around. It's crazy. And like all of that, like you can see how he just flowed into it. Didn't hesitate, didn't slow down, had the perfect line the whole way there. Like as he travels up the wall, he didn't lose any momentum whatsoever. He knew exactly what the plan was from start to finish. It's wild. Now he's got the 5-2 lead with the reset. tybu's going to have the save. He's going to try to make the distance the whole way. With the reset, it's not enough. Falls just short and ricochets off the rim. Now Ian's given possession, and he's going quick. All the way to the backboard. tybu gets the save! I thought for sure he was out of it. That is an unbelievable block. And he's got to reset again. Ian just goes up and over, but tybu holds on to that reset until the last possible moment. What a great shot. He's waiting, waiting, waiting. Fire. 5-3. Hey, they both went. I think Ian, no, he did fake one tip-off from the corner. I think he's a lot more likely to go. I also think he's more likely to utilize tybu faking a tip-off. So if Ian sees it, he might just, rather than going after the ball, he might let it land and try some sort of dribble play, but Ian gets a 6-3 lead in the final 90. tybu's going to have to stretch for a few more goals. And see, tybu is having to react to it. He's playing now at Ian's speed. It's not that tybu is a stranger to it, but you consider what tybu had to play last series against Mythic, where it was like much more slow and methodical. When you had possession, you went for long distance dribbles, and now there's just no time for that. Ian's going to have it off the ceiling, waits and just lets it go in. He like wound up a shot, and at the last second pulled back. Watch his car. Lean back. That's ridiculous. Undertow says, I had to play Ian in both the 1v1 tourneys I've done. Oh, that sucks. But Danny says, you own him in Heatseeker. Yeah, I've seen you guys in that world, or the Chaos Cup tourney. Holy smokes, the Heatseeker mains are on a different level. Oh, yeah, this feels like it's guaranteed. You missed it. Hold on. Not guaranteed yet. Even Ian has to recognize the rarity of the situation we just witnessed. But he only had like 3 boosts left, so probably just ran out of gas. But that demo onto tybu should open things wide. As tybu just leaves. He's going to be back, don't worry. What a savage demo. 8-3. Yeah, he'll be back. I wonder if he's switching cars or something. Taking a second. Alright, so at this point we ask Ian to do something cool. He might be running the clock out. But that's all I want to see as the clock ticks down, is some cool freestyles. I don't know why that cracked me up. The 30 seconds remaining. There's like a big warning bell alarm. You've only got 30 seconds left. And we know that it's going to end on a sputter. Mystic says, I'm going to need that underdog momentum for grands. What are you talking about, dude? You don't need underdog momentum. You've got the overdog momentum. You've only lost the 2 games to tybu. You are a menace. You've got this. I didn't catch what he said. A brutal 8-3 finish there for Ian. So he's 1 game away. And after that last game, it looks like he's ready to go. Don't know what happened in his game versus Mystic, but seems like that awakened the beast. Dude, I agree, TM. That's one of the hardest things you could do, I feel like, in Rocket League, is like driving on top of the ball. It's super hard. Oh, watch the bump. Yeah, he just took him out. Good start here for tybu. He just doesn't want to save. Bang! He's mad after that last one. Bubbly? So he's got some macro set on his keyboard. I don't know what it means either. Oh, really, Mystic. All right, Ian's back on the board. Mystic says, my heart sank with the 0-second goal. I thought it was out. Yeah, it was definitely close, but it was so clutch. So you went through a whole range of emotions in like 2 seconds. You like set up this ridiculous shot. All your hope is on the line, and then you think it's out, but then it goes in. Oh, Ian set up here again with the reset. What is he gonna? Oh, never mind. Hold on. Change of plans. Sits behind it. It's not enough. tybu's got the save, but Ian takes the boost. Lobs it up. He's off here to a good start again. Looking for 2. Doesn't need it. With 4:20 left, Ian takes the fragile 1-goal lead. That flip is so weird. It looks like he's trying to get a double touch, but just flips too late. It works out though. Got tybu there guarding the near post. Is definitely not enviable. I think all the hardest saves are made when the ball is like, the rim is kind of in the way of the normal line you'd take to save the ball. No demo there. Ian's got no boost, so tybu is going to slowly move this forward. Tries to go for the bump again, but this time Ian looked like he hit tybu back into it. tybu with the flick. It goes right up and in. Ian has no faith this is going to work. Where did he go? tybu ties it back up. He is so far away. I don't know, maybe a bad recovery or something. 1 minute down, 4 goals scored already. This could be a slog of a lot of goals. Wow, that one just sinks in. On tybu's screen, I guarantee he heard a bump. Or he heard the sound of a ball getting hit. I even heard it. Even as a spectator, we heard the ball getting hit. Even then, I think if he does hit that ball, it goes into the corner and goes in anyway. Like, Ian's shot there is just too good. His position. He's got a reset here. Off with a tip-off, but tybu's got a full tank now, and nobody left at home to defend this. Score another one for the tip-off fake. But I do like these tip-off fakes when they're inside the net. Another reason I like it is because almost everybody on those tip-offs inside the net, they'll hit the ball straight at the other net if there's no car in front of them. And it's like the worst thing you could do. It winds up being like the perfect setup for the defense. What? That is an orange trail. It's going all the way back. Ian's got no boost, but he's going to try to make a shot out of it. He continues the pressure. tybu continues to retreat, though, and now he's giving Ian a window. We know that boost is not going to respawn. Ooh, a huge flick. That's exactly what Ian wants. He's going to jump after this, but he loses possession. tybu's turn. He's lost it. He needs to not get bumped. Yeah, we all saw that coming. tybu from the ceiling takes the shot. It's way too low. Ian, make sure to secure the boost first before going on the dribble. Resets. It's right to tybu. He just patiently waits on the backboard. He's going to have it from the sidewall. No, he's lost the reset. Now Ian is perfectly set up here for the counterattack goal. Oh, he didn't hit it, but didn't need to. It was a done deal. Surprising he missed that boost. So I flipped into it and the ball didn't move. That's awesome. Yeah, we saw it too. The stream caught that. He flipped into the ball, wave dashing onto it, but it didn't go anywhere. It's definitely the fickle thing about wave dashes. A little bit janky. That's what I mean. Like, if I'm designing Rocket League 2, that's the first thing I'm fixing is like making the flip resets, air cancels, those kinds of things more smooth and easier to see. But Ian gets another goal here off of the tip-off. It's not very often we see just a straight tip-off goal, where it's just the single 50-50 causes it to go straight in. Ian tries to chip it around tybu with a reset. tybu's going to have the angle here, but Ian rushes back to save it, having to go past the boost. But he's rewarded for it. He's going to have a shot here. Oh, it's off the rim. This could be good for tybu. Going all the way across with 60 boost, though, is pretty crazy, but he's almost got it. 60 boost to go coast to coast. It's kind of unthinkable. Some chain wave dashes from tybu, picking up speed. He's bumping into Ian. No, Ian goes right around him. And now Ian's got it to the backboard. One more redirect right into tybu. What a save. It rolls upward. tybu might be in huge trouble. Has to touch this. Ian continues the pressure. It's off the net. Ian lifts it up. Keeps it low. tybu has enough momentum to save that, but that's all he's got. He has no boots whatsoever. We saw Ian take that pad earlier, so tybu is still completely dry. Ian, though, accidentally puts the shot towards his own net. Has to retreat back, but he still maintains the possession. tybu refills. Ian rolls it up, but tybu's right here. Keeping it lifted. Using a lot of boost to do so. Ian's happy to take this one all the way across. The shot, though, is not going to be lined up for him. So he's going to have to try again with the reset. I think he's got it. tybu expects it, too, so he saves it away. He's got 1 minute left to try to make 2 more goals, but that's a great start getting these critical saves. But he keeps giving possession over to Ian. All the way on Ian's half of the court, and Ian's going to counterattack for the 3rd goal lead. 45 seconds. tybu's going to need at least a tip-off goal, I think. We're going to see some trickery here from the center tip-off position. Yes, sir. tybu did score like this earlier. That's so dangerous, though. Oh, you're kidding. It's just in. Wait, what? Ian scooped it out. Didn't want to score that way. That's hilarious. Well, I thought it was over, and so I was watching tybu. Let me psycho. All right. He knows it's over, but he wants to get a psycho for the stream. Let's see it. Oh, there's no way. It doesn't have enough speed. You got to really slam it. Your turn. Yeah, that looks good. Oh, it's close. That's super close. I think that's the closest we've seen other than the one we all know that he scored. Yeah, not enough speed there. It's gotta be like the hardest thing to set up. If you hit it just right, though, you give it more speed. And that doesn't really make any sense, but that's how it works. All right, well, Ian's moving up to take on Mystical. He's gonna try to get vengeance. Trying to see... I don't know what the results were. How many goals each player scored for that last series. But it's a best of 7 coming up. Now, Mystical, since he won the upper bracket, he gets a game advantage. So Mystical only needs to win 3 games. Ian has to win 4. So we'll be right back with that. I'm going to play the intro video in the meantime, guys.